Yo guys, Dmonty here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing primarily on the last remaining units. The last remaining units, guys, before we start working on Purple Stone units. So as you guys know, Dokkan has been EZAing quite a few units in not really any specific order. They pretty much hit all the Blue Stone units except for one, and they've hit all 100% leaders except for, I believe, one. There's only one 100% leader left, guys. And I want to go over that in this video, and there's a couple other curveballs in there that we're going to probably see in EZA before we get the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and the Physical Cooler. All those guys, which are very, very worthy of EZAs. But before we get too far into that, guys, there is a quick sponsor for today's video, so please watch this quick ad, and then we'll hop right back into the action. Guys, we do have a sponsor for today's video, Black Desert Online. Guys, the main reason for the sponsorship is to promote their new expansion, the Great Expedition. Now, if you guys haven't played any MMOs, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I used to be an MMO junkie back in the day. I played a lot of World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 11 were probably my two biggest ones. But I would honestly have to say that this game actually has probably the best combat system of any currently available MMORPGs on the market. It's very like skill-based action combat, which I absolutely love, and very, very rewarding. Not to mention, the graphics are, like, if you have the computer to handle it, the graphics are really, really next gen. I've never seen anything like it before. It's vast, seamless, and the best part about it, like, I played, like I said, I played a lot of MMOs. There is no loading screens. Like, once you load into the game, that's that one initial loading screen, boom, that's it, you're done. Now, this game is buy to play, and guys, I just visited their website. It is literally $4.99. You should definitely go check it out. If you are skeptical, there is a 7-day free trial available, and guys, you can use my link in the description in order to go get this. Now, let's talk about this update for a second, the Great Expedition. It's a new update featuring a new ocean trading system, revamped systems for operating your boat. Apparently, we get a nice big boat. I haven't got that far in the game yet. I'm like at level 20 on my character. New high-class ships and more. Still a warrior, prepare to die. Yay! Die, 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 die. I'm unstoppable. Yeah, guys, so like I said, if you wanted to come play with me, my link is right in the description. The game is Black Desert Online, new expansion, the Expedition. Go check it out. I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching that quick sponsorship. Let's hop right back into the action. I am going to screen mirror for the majority of the rest of this video. Boop, we're going to be down here now. Okay, so we're going to go over all 6 units that are most likely going to be getting an EZA before the Purple Stone units. And guys, let me know in the comments if you disagree, you agree. There's a couple that I'm kind of iffy on, and you know, like a little bit of so forth. And this is the first one that I'm probably a little bit iffy on. But he's definitely worth mentioning because he came right around the time. So, first one is going to be Intelligence Trunks, Blade of Hope and Dream, Super Saiyan Trunks. You guys remember him, also known as Spirit Sword Trunks. Causes immense damage to enemy, great lowers defense. Passive skill, change strength key spheres to 8 key spheres, attack 50% per key sphere obtained. Very, very strong unit back in the day. He has fallen off of his throne quite a bit though. His leader skill needs a revamp hugely. I would actually imagine that would go up quite significantly. Maybe 100% plus 3 key. They definitely need to fix the key issue because 1 key is not even viable anymore. They're giving us leads with plus 4 key that are actually viable. So plus 1 key is absolute trash. So this guy definitely deserves an EZA. He needs to be SA 15, and on top of that, they probably would buff that attack buff to probably even 20 to 25% at this point to even make him relevant. If they were to do an EZA for him, one thing I would like to see, which this is high hopes, is they would actually add an additional key sphere change. So instead of just strength key sphere, make it like strength and AGL, maybe a strength and a random type go to intelligence, something like that. That would be cool. He needs a little bit more help, okay? One thing that's amazing about this unit is his categories. He has one, well, make sure you guys can see my mouse here. He has 1, 2, 3, no, those are his link skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 different categories. So this guy's amazing. He definitely deserves an EZA, and I do think he will get one before they start working on the Purple Stone units. All right, and of course, along with him, is his Faja. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, the last 100% leader missing with an EZA. So he's most likely, I would even say he's most likely going to be next on their hit list. I can't say that for sure, that's speculation, but they've hit every single other 100%. They did Strength Cell, they did Tech Golden Freeze. I'm like, who's the physical one? Goku Black. Yeah, so definitely going to be him. They just did Kaioken Goku too, who was the 100% AGL. So this guy is missing. He is most likely going to be the next EZA if I'm just guessing, okay? All right, so what does he do right now? Inside Keep, HP Tech and Defense 100%. They're going to add some key to that. They'll probably make him the same as everybody else, add 3 key. Cause immense damage to enemy and raise attack for 30 turns. I think that actually that super attack, maybe custom damage and raise attack. Probably may change that to greatly raises attack would be cool. His passive skill, attack 100%, extreme class enemies attack and defense minus 20%. He needs a little bit of help there. I would like to see a little bit more defense on him, so probably attack and defense would go up. Maybe attack 120%, defense plus 100%, something like that. That's not uncommon for them to do for these EZAs. And extreme class enemies attack and defense minus 20%. It's actually very good, especially the attack portion. I would like to see that a little higher though, maybe even 30%. It would make him super viable in even Super Battle Road if they're doing something like that. Same thing with this guy. He has a ton of categories. Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Future Saga. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8 categories, man. So he is so usable. I would love to see him get a EZA worth that of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. We really don't have. No, we have Evolution. Well, that's Evolution, but we don't have like a Blue Vegeta that's viable. Evolution Vegeta is pretty damn good, but this guy, man, if you're to get an EZA, I think he would be really, really cool. But it's gonna happen. Like, it's not if, it's when at this point, right? They've done all of the 4. This is the last one remaining for the 100% leaders. All right, so now this is one that I think would come. Let me move this around. This is one that I think maybe even these two would come together. And here's something else that I want to mention. It wouldn't surprise me. As you guys know, it's been data mined a little bit. If you guys haven't heard that the Trunks and Zamasu banners are going to be coming next. Some people even speculate it's going to be happening on October 12th. I've seen a lot of evidence pointing towards that, but just keep that in mind, okay? Now, if Trunks and Zamasu were coming, like, don't you think that's a perfect opportunity to give Trunks and Zamasu, like, their cards, like their old cards, an EZA? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Like, it makes sense, right? If they would actually do it, and I mean, if they follow, like, it's not the first time that they would, you know, go off of what JP did and, do their own thing for Global, especially since Global's been really dry. But, like, the timing, like, it would be perfect. It would be perfect. These guys, technically, I think, should have gotten an EZA when they dropped on JP for Trunks and Zamasu. But I believe instead, right around that time, they gave us Strength EZA Gogeta, and then they also gave us Physical Goku Black, which Physical Goku Black fits on that as well, just because, he's part of that whole saga, so it makes sense. All right, so let's go over this unit really quick and like a little bit of speculation what he could possibly need. He's very similar to Trunks as his leader skill. I like to see him to go the key +3, maybe HP attack and defense plus 100%. Make him really viable for extreme class units, okay? Whew. Causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Super attack, maybe, greatly raises attack as well would be, really, really cool. His passive skill is attack 120%, attack minus 10% for super class allies. They really need to remove that minus 10% for super class allies, and I think they might do so. Usually, like things that hinder the unit that does actually hinder the unit, they usually take off when they get EZAs or like they reduce it of some sort. Attack 120%. I can't see them increasing that number too much. Attack 120% is really, really high. They might make it, go even further beyond. They might make it like even up to 140 would be cool, or add something else. He needs defense. The main problem with this unit is maybe 120% attack and 100% defense. Make him a little bit more tanky. That way he can actually take a couple hits, because right now if you were to run this unit, most units that they drop today have defense buff on them as well. If you were to run this guy today, he would get slapped. Slap, 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 and slapped hard. Maybe even super attack is, you know, they can maybe add a stacking defense to a super attack that would actually make him a little bit more viable. So he needs something though for defense. His categories aren't anywhere near as the capacity of Intelligence Trunks. He has Realm of Gods. He is on the Patara category, which makes him, you know, like, I want to be able to use him more, but he also reduces my superclass ally. Reduces my superclass allies by 10%. He's on Future Saga and Time Traveler, so he's had 4 different categories, but he needs a little help, Dokkan. He needs a little help. All right, so the last 70% leader, the one that is missing, and most likely going to be coming on JP's 5-year anniversary, would be the perfect time to drop this man, is Super Vegito. Now, it's really funny and ironic that he is the last unit, because he was actually the first unit to drop that was a 70% lead. And I remember, dude, I remember that night on the toilet, and I think we all do. I think all of us have been playing Dokkan like that day. Remember when this unit dropped, because this was meta changing. Like, we didn't have anything like this. This brought a whole new aspect to the game. It brought mono type teams at 70%. Before this unit, it was +3 key, plus it was 3,000. I think Gogeta was the rainbow leader for that. And before this, man, your leader was strength Gogeta. Like, that was the best lead to run. But well, how long ago? It was over 3 years ago this unit dropped. So definitely time. It's time. And I want them to make him freaking amazing, okay? Okay, so what does he do right now? Causes immense damage, allies attack 30% for 1 turn. That's actually fine. Like, that is totally fine. I am totally happy with causes immense damage and raise allies attack for 1 turn. I would like to maybe even see also raise his own attack by 20%. Sorry, almost yelling there. That would be pretty dope as well. Passive skill, damage received from normal attacks minus 80% and counter with tremendous power. That's also fine. It's crazy how well this unit has held up. Like, looking at it, like, that is still so strong. What would I like to see for an EZA? Okay, if we're gonna change something, maybe I would like to see something with super attacks. Have a chance to counter super attacks as well. That would be cool. Damage received from normal attacks minus 90%. Give him that little extra that makes him even more tanky. He's not going to get slapped by anyone. Obviously, SA 15, and he needs some damage. That's the main problem with this unit, is he has no attack buff. I think his defense is fine because he doesn't receive, you know, damage from normal attacks. So I would say he needs possibly even 100% attack power. 120% attack power would actually make him a lot more viable. That would put him on par with the physical Super Vegito, as he has a stacking attack power buff that this guy does not have. So that's most likely what they're going to do with him. He is only on 3 categories: Majin Buu Saga, Patara, and Super Saiyan. Usually when they get EZAs, their categories don't change. So, oh, I am sorry. Where's my coffee? Yeah, hold up. That's good stuff. Okay, so that leads me to my last 2 units, guys. And this is 2 that I'm really iffy on. Like, I think it'll come eventually, but it might even be after. It's even possible that these would come after Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because they're cooler. They might, you know, integrate these further on into the game. The last 2 are going to be none other than physical Vegito Blue and AGL Rose. Now, these 2 units, I don't know about these guys. So they came out November 16th of 2017. Super Saiyan 4 Goku came out January 31st of 2017. So technically they released before the Super Saiyan. Like, this is the next meta right here. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku started the next meta. First, it was Super Vegito that started the meta, then Super Saiyan 4 Goku started the next meta. He came along with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku was just, I don't know, it's superior in my point of view. But I'm not certain on these 2 guys right here. I would love to see them getting EZA. They're definitely on the list that a lot of people want to see. Oh man, they need to up that to like 70. make that freaking amazing. I would love to see a good awakening for both of these guys, especially AGL Rose. Like they both need a lot of love. They've fallen off their thrones quite a bit. These guys were monsters. I used to run, my leader was always AGL Rose, or my leader was always Physical Vegito Blue for the longest time, just because they were rainbow. They were rainbow. That was the thing. These guys can do super class, key +3, H attack and defense 50%, while this guy over here, oh, not him, this guy right here was the best lead before that at only AGL type. So it was either mono lead or rainbow lead for super class heroes, and it was just meta changing. So these 3 units right here, like, it's crazy. So this was one meta. I think I would honestly say this is in the same meta, but it was, you had way more freedom on your teams, and then this was the next meta breaker right here. So it's really cool. The last remaining units, guys, I love it, and I hope they all get justice. I can't even imagine if Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Strength Super Saiyan 4 Goku, were to get an EZA. I can't even imagine how freaking powerful it would be. SA 15 causes immense damage. Like, even this unit right now is still busted ass. Attack 150%. Like, how much higher can they make that, man? Obviously, it increases stats a little bit, and he counters with tremendous power. I don't even know, guys. I don't even want to get into, like, once these units start, I think once these units start getting into the point of getting an EZA, we'll probably be in a new meta by then. Very, very interesting, and I don't know, guys. Like, I think it's time for Dokkan to go in a new meta. Like, we really haven't had one, in my opinion, since probably the next meta was probably LR Vegito and LR Gogeta. So one meta, 70%, then we went to 120%, and then we went to 170%. And they haven't really passed 170% since. And that was like 2 or 3 years ago. That's kind of crazy. 2 years ago. Alright, guys, pretty much to sum up the video, please go check the description for the download link for Black Desert Online. It greatly helps support the channel, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Laters.